Hello guys, welcome to the weekly vlog. I have spent the day kind of deep cleaning up around the house. I'm in the middle of making dinner, that's why the counter looks messy behind me. But cleaned out the fridge earlier, and so now I think I'm going to wipe out the fridge while dinner is cooking, around about 20 minutes while dinner is baking. So I think I'm going to like wipe out the fridge. It's gotten kind of yucky on the inside. I'll show you. So we've got like, there's some sludgy stuff on the side over there, and just this door needs to be, you know, cleaned out, wiped up, and then there's just like some crud on the ground on the bottom down there, and that shelf down above the drawers just needs to be wiped off. So I just think while dinner is being cooked, I'm gonna go ahead and clean that out because I got a few minutes. But I also cleaned out the closet by our front door. Let me show you that really quick too, because that thing was a disaster. As I was doing this, I was like, I should have been filming this. I should have showed you guys the before and after, but this room or closet was a disaster. This is the closet by our front door. It's kind of the hall closet situation. We don't really hang anything in here as far as like coats and that kind of stuff. But in here, sorry the lighting's not super great. This is kind of like the decor shelf, if you will. This is a box of Easter decor. This is where I put like my small decor stuff. So I don't really have a lot of Easter decor, and I don't have a lot of Valentine's decor. So I actually pulled out my Valentine's decor stuff because I'm probably going to hang that up tomorrow. But so this is Easter decor right here. And there's also my little bit of 4th of July decor. I've got a canvas picture I painted last year, and then some 4 firework blocks that I did. And then this is just like an all year round wreath that I hang up. And then just some decor pedestal things. And then that's actually a flower pot that had an orchid in it that I killed, that now has a vacuum attachments and pieces in it. Down below, on here, I usually hang my wreaths that I can hang. So like my Easter and my Valentine's ones that go up here. I hang those up. I don't know why this one isn't hanging, to be honest. It didn't have a, like didn't have a thing attached to it, so I need to put one on there and hang it up. But my Valentine's one, which I hung on the door, actually also hangs here. And then I just hung the umbrella up. And then down here, down at the bottom, 2 vacuums. I have one that's cordless that is in here, and then we've got our other main vacuum, and then we've got our broom and our Swiffer mop. And then we've got a couple lawn chairs and a little like foldy TV dinner style table. And then this is just a space heater and then a rug for outside for summertime. So this closet thing was stuffed to the gills, where I would literally have to like shove the door shut and hope that it latches, because there was just so much stuff in here. Stuff had like fallen and the vacuum was being pushed out, and like it was just a disaster in here. So I cleaned off that shelf because that shelf had just become a like collective of stuff. There was like craft stuff, there was outdoor stuff, there was camping stuff, there was of course my decoration stuff, there was just a ton of stuff up there, and things had fallen off the shelf and fallen down on the ground, and it really needed to be swept down there. So it was just a disaster. So it was nice to get this closet all organized. Then like I said, we went through and cleaned out the fridge and got rid of all the old leftovers and food that had expired and all that good stuff. And so now it just needs to be wiped out, which will just take me a few minutes, so that'll be nice to get taken care of. And what else did I do today? Did some dishes. Finally finished taking out the Christmas decorations because I hadn't done that yet. Filmed this makeup look, of course. I didn't just get glam to clean the house. I actually filmed a makeup look. So I've had this really productive day, which has been really nice. It's been good because I've had a few days where I haven't been super productive, so it's been good to get productive. But anyways, I'm gonna get kicking on this fridge. Alright, so I did get it all wiped out and cleaned up in there. How nice and clean all of that looks. No more yuckiness. So now we're going to put all this stuff back in and put away. Good morning, guys. I am on my way to Ulta this morning. It's a little after 10 because they are doing their, I don't know what it's called. They do this a couple times a year where, like, I don't know if it's for the whole month this time. I feel like it's for 21 days. Every day they have different products on sale. And today they have the BECCA Zero foundation on sale. I think it's 50% off. It's normally like a $30-something foundation, and it's on sale. It must be normally like a $36 foundation. It's on sale for $18 today. Sorry, the lighting's really bad. The sun is coming through. And anyways, and so it's on sale for $18, and I've seen this foundation a few times, and it just sounds so interesting. It's called a Zero foundation because it's basically like a moisturizer or almost a primer. Basically, it's skincare that just is supposed to blur your skin. So anyways, it's on sale for half off, and so I am very interested. I really want to try it. I have a couple gift cards from Christmas, so I am like, okay, let's go try this out. I also have another product that's on sale tomorrow that I want to come pick up. It's just a cleansing balm, a makeup remover cleansing balm thing. So we're going to come back tomorrow and pick that up. Wanted to get here fairly early. They opened at 10, so I want to get here in the morning and make sure that they still had it, you know. So anyways, let's go in because I just pulled up in front. But I'm kind of excited to test this foundation out. So I don't have anything on my skin today, so we can try it out together today when we get back home. I might do a little bit of other shopping since I have those gift cards, so we'll see. But all right, let's go. I walked around the whole store, walked, you know, first over to the BECCA section, couldn't find it, and then I walked through the whole like high-end makeup section thinking maybe they had it on like an end cap or a special table. Couldn't find it, so I wandered back towards the front because I was gonna go ask the girls at the front desk or at the checkout, and finally, right inside the door, don't know how I missed it, they have a little table with the products of the day, and there were 2 left. So I don't know if they only put out a few to begin with, or if they've already had people buy a bunch. I mean, they've only been open for, by the time I got there, like 20-30 minutes at the most, but I got it. So it's not a very big box. It's like a solid white box that just says Zero on it. But it was $36 originally, got it for $18. And then I also bought while I was in there because I really needed another pressed powder foundation, and I decided, you know, I got a gift card, I might as well buy something nice, something high-end. I've debated on buying this so many times. I bought the Too Faced Born This Way oil-free complexion powder. So it's their, like, basically their pressed foundation powder. I bought it in the shade Porcelain. I can't really shade match right now because of COVID. They don't allow you guys to touch things. Even they can't, you know, touch you and touch the products and whatever. So I kind of just went based off like their cool and warm, neutral, that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping that this shade works. It looks like it'll be a good color for me. And then I also bought myself a Colourpop brow gel in clear. I really need a new brow gel. Actually, I don't have any brow gel. I haven't had any for a while, and my brows are just, I don't know, I have kind of weird brow hairs. Like, they just always are doing crazy stuff, and being that I don't use a pomade anymore, they just kind of want to do their own stuff. So I was kind of fed up with them, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a brow gel. I was gonna buy one the last time I was here, but they didn't have any clear brow gel in any of the low-end brands. They did this time. They had one in the Colourpop, so I was like, all right, I'll get that. And it was only like $7. So like I said, we'll be back tomorrow because they have a cleansing balm. I think it's Clinique, I think is the brand. I really am interested to try cleansing balm. I still use my face wipes a lot, which I'm trying to get away from. I use my cleansing puffs and my makeup eraser here and there. I still find myself using my makeup wipes a lot. I just want to find something that will make me use my makeup eraser and that kind of stuff more. I just want to try this cleansing balm to take off my makeup and see if I enjoy that. So anyways, I'm gonna head home now. I left my husband sleeping, so he doesn't actually even know I left the house at this point. When I get home, we'll test out this foundation and see what I think about it. Okay, so I'm home now. I've got this foundation. There's the box again. Let's see. So it's a hard to focus kind of box because it's literally a white box. It's got Zero indented or embossed on it, and then it's got like silver writing on it. So it's Zero, BECCA Zero, no pigment, virtual foundation. And on the bottom it says, no pigment, virtual foundation, uses a clear light blue technology. Okay. That diffuses light around the face to smooth and blur imperfections without pigment. Formulated with hyaluronic acid. Okay. I have grown to love hyaluronic acid, so that's cool with me. To instantly hydrate, it cools on contact and helps perfect skin with natural matte finish. Application, use spatula to apply, ooh, there's a spatula, to apply product to fingertips, gently smooth and tap onto face. Okay, so the box that this came in is like really dirty, and there were still like only 2 there, and both boxes were dirty, and so I tried to find the one that was the cleanest looking box. Not that the box itself I guess really matters because it's probably gonna go in the garbage. So it's got this tiny little, it's really actually a lot smaller than I had expected. It's not very big, like pretty small little container, but it is glass. At least the bottom is. This is probably plastic, but I feel like this might be glass on top. So it's like glass, plastic, glass. And this is like a frosted glass, but it says BECCA Zero. And then on the back it says no pigment virtual foundation. And on the top, of course, it says BECCA, like all her products do. So let's go ahead and open it up. So on the top, it's got this little plastic cap and then this teensy tiny little plastic spatula. Took the little plastic thing off. So maybe the glass isn't frosted. Maybe the product itself is frosted. If you could see in there, that product is actually kind of frosted looking. So there's a little bit on the cap here. So I'm just gonna kind of take that on the spatula. It didn't really say use spatula to apply product to fingertips. Gently smooth and tap on the face. So I'm supposed to use my fingers. So I guess you're supposed to use the spatula just to get the product out of the little jar. So since I already have some on the lid here, I'm just gonna use my fingers and scoop that off of there. And then I'm just gonna kind of, so it has like a primary, not a silicone-y primary, but like almost like a watery primary feel. Oh, and it has a very watery, wet feel to it when I put it on the skin. Does that feel like it did anything? Not really. I feel like it almost looks like it did more on the camera than it did in person. Let's go ahead and take a little more out and just kind of work it on the skin like that, I guess. I almost don't need the spatula because I have fingernails. I could just kind of scoop the back side of my fingernail in and then use my fingernail that way. So we'll start with this side of my face first. So I mean, obviously this isn't supposed to make it look like I've got foundation on. It's supposed to just kind of blur the imperfections of my skin. So far I feel like I have used quite a lot of this stuff and I'm not really seeing a ton of results. Is kind of how I'm feeling, so. I don't know, what do you guys think? I feel like, sure, it maybe blurred stuff a little bit. Like maybe my pores, through here aren't as large, but like my face looks just as splotchy as it did before. And this is hard because my face does just get red instantly, like as soon as I touch it. So maybe I need to wait a few minutes, kind of let my skin settle, and then come back and judge it. But honestly, like just right off the bat, right off the get-go, I don't really feel like it did a whole lot. What you guys have to let me know what you think. The only thing I can maybe say for it is it slightly diminished the look of my pores through here. I'm gonna get a little mirror here and get up nice and close. The other thing that I could say, yeah, maybe it's done, is it has mattified this side of my face a little bit. It's given it more of a matte, natural matte look versus this side that's a little more of an oily look to it. But honestly, I don't know that I'd say it's done anything really. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you feel like this side really looks any different than that side? Sorry, I just picked at this when I was looking at my face, so ignore that. Honestly, at this point, I'm just a little bit disappointed. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side and let my face kind of like cool down, let the redness kind of settle down, and then kind of come back and see what we think. But I honestly feel like it took a good amount of product to cover my face and just didn't really get any results from it. So, I don't know, let's see. I don't know, guys. I'm just a little bit disappointed. I've put on a lot, like a lot of product now. I have really dug into this product and used a lot of product now for what I'd say is a little to no results. So, I don't know. I'm going to let it sit on my skin for a little while. Let my skin kind of settle down. Let the redness kind of fade out. And kind of, I don't know, see what happens. See if that product sinks in, see if it does something else. You guys let me know what you think, if you guys see a difference. I don't feel like I really do. I don't know. I'm gonna kind of look at this video and kind of like fast forward from the beginning to the end to see if I can see a difference in my skin, but right now I just don't. I'm honestly a little disappointed. I'm glad I did not pay the full price for this, because when this first came out I was actually really intrigued in it, but I just didn't want to pay the money. I did not want to spend the money on it, so I didn't, and I'm glad that I did not pay full price for this, because at this point I'm not here for it, you know? Like, I don't know. I will use it, obviously. It's not like, oh my gosh, that stuff's amazing. Still, I'm more interested in that stuff from, what was it, Dr. Jart, that tiger grass stuff that people were raving about from TikTok. I'm still really interested in trying that stuff, but every time I've gone on, and that stuff is really expensive. That stuff was like $20 or $30 more than this stuff was full price. That stuff's like always out of stock on Sephora. But honestly, I'm still more interested in trying that stuff than this, because this is just really didn't do anything for me. I was kind of hoping it would blur that redness a little more, just because my natural skin is so, I don't have a lot of imperfections as far as like blemishes. I get pimples here and there, and I have a few moles, and like those things don't really bother me. I don't have a lot of hyperpigmentation. I don't have a lot of acne scarring. I don't have a lot of acne in general. I just get like a few pimples and things here and there, but the thing I don't love about my skin the most is the redness, and I was hoping this would blur it a little bit more, and it did not. It didn't blur that redness at all. I don't even feel like it blurred my pores really. I mean, that was maybe the only thing I really noticed at all, was it blurred my bigger, larger pores right next to my nose a little bit, but that was maybe the only thing I noticed. So I don't know. A little disappointed. We'll see though, I guess. While I'm sitting here, I was just looking at my lips, and they're a little dry and cracked, and so I was going to put some of my I Do Care Plush Party lip mask on them, and I was like, you know what, I should have used that Wish Vanilla Bean lip scrub I got in my FabFitFun. So I just put some on my lips. This stuff feels so good. It smells amazing, by the way. It feels so good. It's so like buttery and like creamy feeling. So I just put a little on my lips, and now I'm just kind of rubbing it in with my finger. I'm just kind of working on that skin. I was going to take one of my wipes here. wipe off any excess. It says you're supposed to wipe off the excess with a warm, wet towel, but I'm not going to the bathroom to do that, so this feels so much better. Now I'm gonna put on that lip mask. I still really like this lip mask. If you guys are looking for a nice, soft, good lip mask, I absolutely recommend this one. It's from Ulta. I got it like last spring. Like at the beginning of quarantine, I think. So I got this for probably coming up on a year now. But anyways, I'm gonna go make breakfast now because I'm starving. I haven't had breakfast yet. Thinking about making some waffles because I is hungry. Either waffles or scrambled eggs. Haven't decided. Another morning heading to Ulta. I'm actually pulling into the parking lot now. I think I mentioned yesterday. We're going back again today to pick up a cleansing balm that they have on that sale thing today. I also think I want to pick up some other makeup stuff. But anyways, I'm just pulling in the parking lot. And so we're going in to get that stuff. But I also wanted to update you since I didn't update you guys yesterday. I'm wearing that Zero foundation again. Sorry, the lighting in here is not that great because it kind of glares off the dash. But I honestly, let me pull this down real quick and just take a look at myself. I honestly don't feel like it does anything. Yesterday, a few hours after I had put it on, my skin had kind of calmed down from the redness. And I've had this on for probably a half hour, 45 minutes. So like my skin's redness is mostly calmed down. I asked my husband, well, so how does my skin look? Does it look smoother? Does it look better? And he's all, it looks the same as usual. Why? And I was like, oh, well, I put something on it that's supposed to make it look smooth and like flawless. And he was like, oh, it looks the same. So there you have it. It doesn't work for me. So I don't know, maybe I have too many blemishes and it just doesn't cover all of this. But if it doesn't cover everything I have, then I don't really know who it would work for or what the point of it would be for anyone that has anything less than I have, because it's not like I really have a lot of acne or hyperpigmentation or anything. I just wanted to smooth out that little bit of blotchiness in my skin. And the only thing I really can see that it does is it does mattify my skin a little bit. But honestly, it looks like I put a primer on my face. Although after a while, it doesn't really feel like I have anything on my skin anymore. When you first put it on, it feels like you put on almost kind of a watery primer, like a thick watery primer though. But then I put it on and now it doesn't really feel like I have anything. It just kind of melts into the skin, but it doesn't look like it does anything really either. So other than mattifying my skin, so I don't know. Honestly, I'm just disappointed. If you were interested in it, don't waste your money. It's kind of how I'm feeling about it. A little disappointed. So anyways, I'm gonna go in now. I got my mask. This is the one my mother-in-law made me. It's got a little Minnie Mouse on it. All my other cute masks are Christmas, and now I'm like, what do I do with all these Christmas masks? I don't feel like I can wear them anymore. But anyways, I am gonna go into the store now and pick up some stuff. I'm thinking about doing a piece of new makeup for a video, just because I have some new makeup and I have a couple gift cards from Christmas. So I'm just thinking about using those and getting mostly or majority of a full face of makeup. So anyways, let's just go inside and kind of peruse around. Yesterday, other than the few other things I picked up that I needed, I didn't really peruse around and look to see what I wanted. I just kind of looked for the few things I knew I needed. So anyways, all right, let's go in, guys. Actually been quite a few hours since I talked to you guys today. I filmed a makeup look. I went and hung out with my friends today. Usually at the beginning of every month. Usually it's the first Saturday, but we didn't get our butts in gear this month, so it ended up being the second Saturday. But I always get together with a couple of my friends, Taylor and Melanie, and we always do something. Sometimes we go hang out at each other's houses, sometimes we go shopping, sometimes we take a day trip. The last couple of times we've hung out here. Today we went to Taylor's house and hung out. She recently, in the last few months, moved into a new apartment. I hadn't seen her place yet, so we went and had dinner and hung out and watched movies at her place. So I'm finally home, and I realized I never showed you guys what I got at Ulta today. Although I did film a makeup look using these new products and using the makeup products that I got in my FabFitFun. So that video will be going up on, I want to say Tuesday, but it'll be going up sometime this coming week. So keep an eye out for that. I went in looking for this product. Today's beauty sale product was the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. So I got that. I really like the packaging. The purple is super fun with the silver top, and it's a nice big container. You get 3.8 ounces. It looks like it's a pretty thick product. I've never used a cleansing balm before, but yeah, use it to take off your makeup and then clean your face and all that good stuff. And then I also picked up a new setting spray. I have never tried this one before. This is the Morphe Mattifying Continuous Setting Mist. So I think the last time I went and I bought the Continuous Setting Mist, they had just come out with this one, but I bought just the regular, and then now they have a Luminous one, but I wanted to try the mattifying one this time, and I used it today, and it has like almost a watermelon-y scent. It doesn't really say on the back of the package what this fragrant is, but it does say it has a refreshing scent. So I tried that one out. I also bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. I have never tried this foundation. I've only actually ever tried one of their foundations before, and it was a foundation stick that I bought. Where did I buy it at? Somewhere that was not a regular makeup store. I think I maybe bought it like Marshall's or something, and I don't really care for it. It was kind of a weird product. Anyways, I got this in the shade 150. So far I like it. I think I used too much of it today, but I talk about it in the video. So I did get the foundation. I also got a new concealer. I got the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in the shade 21. And then I got the Morphe Glamour Bronzer in the shade Originator. And I thought when I bought this, I picked out the shade Original. I thought this was the original bronzer, and then they had other shades. No, I bought the shade Originator. But it was like their second to the lightest shade, I think. It's a pretty warm bronzer. It's a massive size bronzer too. But I really liked it from what I got to experience with it today. But those are what I got. I got this for 50% off, because that's what I think all these products that they're featuring each day are 50% off. This was $10 off. This is normally a $38 foundation. I got it for $28. I don't know why, but they're having a sale on the Anastasia Luminous foundation, and that's why I decided to buy it. I was looking at foundations, and I didn't want to go super expensive. There were a few foundations I wanted to buy, but they were like $40, $50 foundations, and I was like, I don't want to spend that much money. And this foundation was on sale, and I was like, if I'm ever going to buy it, now would be the time. So I bought it. So that's why I bought this one. I think the other two products were, or the other three products were normal price, but because they were Morphe and Juvia's Place, they were, you know, on the more lower end. They were on the drugstore side, so they're cheaper. And I got everything at a little bit of a discount because I had points saved up. So I think I got like an additional $10 or $15 off my whole purchase because of my points. So I had a pretty good little savings there. Everything I got, basically, I got a little bit of a discount on today. So anyways, those are the products I got. I came home and did some editing. I actually talked to one of my friends, Ashley, who I've talked about lots of times here on my channel. She has a YouTube channel as well. I will link her down below. I absolutely love her. Talked to her for like an hour and a half to 2 hours on FaceTime today. We had a really good time. Just chit-chatting, catching up. And she was doing her makeup and getting ready for a Zoom thing. And I was just hanging out, procrastinating, editing. And then I did a little bit of editing, did some filming, and then went and hung out with my friends, Taylor and Melanie. And then I just got home. It's actually a little after 10 now, and I was like, I never showed you guys what I did. I never checked in with you guys after I went to Ulta, which was like 12 hours ago. So I should probably check in. Being that it is so late at night and I got a little more editing to do and I want to get this video edited and up for you guys. So I think I'm going to go ahead and close this video out here. I will test this cleansing balm out soon for you guys. Maybe in next week's vlog. I'm not sure. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!